Because humans don't experience money logically. We experience it emotionally and socially. We compare upward. We normalize what everyone around us is doing. We confuse comfort with safety. And most importantly, we measure success by lifestyle visibility, not balance sheets. No one sees your net worth at dinner. They see your car, your apartment, your phone. So spending feels like progress, even when it isn't. Long-term impact. Left unchecked, this pattern doesn't explode. It just slowly tightens. Raises don't feel exciting anymore. Savings feel fragile. Any disruption, job loss, health issue, recession, feels terrifying. Not because income is low, but because flexibility is gone. That's the real cost. Perspective shift, how financially intelligent people think. People who eventually feel financially ahead don't live radically different lives. They think differently about commitments. They treat monthly payments as long-term decisions, not conveniences. They value optionality more than appearances. They understand that boring financial slack is more powerful than visible success. It's less about making more and more about keeping future choices open. Conclusion plus soft CTA. Feeling financially behind doesn't mean you're irresponsible. It means you're living inside a system that quietly trades income for obligation. Once you see that clearly, guilt disappears, and clarity takes its place. If this kind of calm, reality-based money thinking is useful to you, consider subscribing. No hype here, just clearer ways to think about money in a noisy world.
Have you noticed this strange feeling lately? You're working full-time. You're doing what you were told was responsible, and yet, financially, it still feels like you're standing still. Not falling apart, not broke, just behind. Behind your expectations, behind the life you thought this income would give you. This feeling isn't rare in the US or Europe right now. In fact, it's becoming the default. Let's take a very normal situation. You're in your late 20s or 30s. You earn around $60,000 a year in the US or the European equivalent. On paper, that sounds solid. But after taxes, your take-home pay is roughly $3,700 a month. Now the basics start subtracting themselves. Rent or mortgage, $1,400. Car payment and insurance, $500. Health insurance or medical costs, $300. Student loan or personal debt, $250. Groceries, utilities, phone, internet, $600. We haven't talked about saving yet, or investing, or emergencies. Before lifestyle upgrades, you're already down to about $650, and that number quietly disappears into restaurants, subscriptions, clothes, gifts, small trips, social life. Nothing extravagant, just modern life. At the end of the month, there's no dramatic crisis, but there's also no meaningful progress. That's the part that messes with people. The hidden problem. The mistake isn't laziness, and it's not bad math. It's that the system most people live inside converts income into commitments before it ever becomes wealth. Monthly payments feel harmless because they're spread out, but financially, they act like permanent rent on your future. A $500 car payment isn't $500, it's $6,000 a year. Over 5 years, that's $30,000, mostly for something losing value. When multiple decisions like this stack together, they quietly cap how far your income can take you. Not because you earn too little, but because too much of your income is already promised to the past. Simple math. Real cost. Let's slow this down with very basic math. If someone manages to save just $400 a month, that's $4,800 a year. Invested modestly over 25 years, that can grow into well over $250,000. But if that $400 is instead absorbed by payments and lifestyle pressure, the cost isn't just what you spent, it's the future you never built. That's why people feel behind even when they're doing fine. They're not failing, they're fully booked. So why do smart, educated people fall into this?
Because humans don't experience money logically. We experience it emotionally and socially. We compare upward. We normalize what everyone around us is doing. We confuse comfort with safety. And most importantly, we measure success by lifestyle visibility, not balance sheets. No one sees your net worth at dinner. They see your car, your apartment, your phone. So spending feels like progress, even when it isn't. Long-term impact. Left unchecked, this pattern doesn't explode. It just slowly tightens. Raises don't feel exciting anymore. Savings feel fragile.